morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. Thank you for watching the video. Do all that good YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, all the things that you're supposed to do on YouTube. It really does help. So what's in my bag as a mountain leader? Now, first off, I wanted to talk about the bag itself. So I've recently changed this bag. It's a Mammoth bag. It's not sponsored. I'm in no affiliation with Mammoth or anything like that, but I generally wanted a different bag than what I've been using over the past few years. Now, this is the bag that I've been using because I get a lot of questions saying why they changed it. Now, what I didn't like about bags like this is, for me personally, I do a lot of scrambling, do a lot of climbing, and I don't like things hanging off the bag. Now, stuff like side panels like this, really good for having your water in, and it's quite accessible. Having little front pouches like this, again, same sort of thing. But once it's all loaded up, and when you start moving around, the weight can shift quite easily, and it's quite easy to lose things, really. The second thing which I didn't like about this bag is a lot of the contain bags now, I've got this sort of little bit so you can take the top pouch out. Now, I don't know why you'd want to take the top pouch unless it was to save weight for whatever reason. It doesn't weigh hardly anything anyway. But what I find is when you fill it up, all that happens is it just creates a gap here by the time you strapped it all down. And then when it rains, obviously it just goes through the gap. Either way, I'm sure there's a better way of setting it up and stuff like that, but just too much fat for me. So, went with this Mammoth bag. It's got no side pouches. It's got nothing on it to fall out. Everything goes inside. The only thing which it's got on it are these straps here for ice axes or for walking poles, which I do use. Obviously, I've took them off there in the shed for now. But before I pack for Mount Teedy, I wanted to run through what was in this because I actually not unpacked it from the last guided trip. So it's got a roll top zip on the top, which is quite handy. I don't think it's waterproof, but it keeps everything nice and compact. Now, I always pack with everything that I think I'll need first at the top and things that I'll use least at the bottom. So at the top, I've got the first little pouch, which I've just realised got some little holes in it, so it's not actually waterproof, but everything in the bag in general goes in these little canoe bags. So I'll have to get this one replaced. So in this one, I've got a tin with some capsules, some spare batteries, a knife, water, chlorine tablets and things like that. Quite handy. We've got electrolytes and spare electrolytes for clients. Torches from Nebo, very good torches. Waterproof, pretty much bomb-proof. Head torch from Nebo. Got a single person shelter thermal bag, and then one of the most important things for the summer is this tick removing set, which is quite handy. They do come out quite often. So all the things which I need on hand goes in this little bag, and then that sits on the top of the bag. Second thing, waterproofs. Obviously anything which is like my own personal sort of stuff, such as hats and gloves and things like that, generally go in the pockets when I'm starting out. Waterproof goes in the bag, be bold, start cold, unless it's absolutely torrential rain. In that case, the waterproof will go on straight away. My waterproof is Paramo jacket. Now, people either love or hate Paramo. Personally, I'm a lover of it. It's not Gore-Tex, but it is waterproof. It works on a slightly different principle, which I won't go into too much in this video because it'll take forever. But absolutely bombers, and something that I really love and recommend to everyone. If you can afford it, go for it. Buy cheap, buy twice and all that sort of stuff, but this is sort of really good. The next thing which we've got is the first aid kit. So this is only a small first aid kit, which does need upgrading soon. It does need a lot more stuff on there, but it's only a small first aid kit, but it will be getting upgraded soon. Next up, we've got the warmers. So no matter what time of the year, I always recommend people take a warm jacket because you never know how the weather's going to change. So I always carry spare hats, spare gloves, and a spare warm down jacket, which you can either throw on at the summit, or if obviously somebody gets hurt, that can go straight on them, keep them warm while we're waiting for rescues. And then lastly, we've got the group shelter. So this group shelter is for 4 people. These do get really actually quite warm, and they are quite good to do. So if you are going out as a group, I would suggest that you do actually take account of getting one of these, because it's one of those things, you don't need it until you need it. I've never needed this, touch wood, so far, but when I do need it, I'll be glad to have it. And then obviously in the top of the bag, easily accessible, I'll be going for water, food, snacks, real meal bars and that sort of thing, keeping me going all day. But obviously that's not in here now because otherwise it would have rotted. But I hope this helps. If anyone's got any questions about kit or anything they want me to go over a little bit more, feel free to reach out, leave a comment below in the box, and I will be happy to listen and take your advice on board, or obviously provide some feedback and some help where I can. So again, like I talked about before, make sure you like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, does generally help. And it's nice to know that people have actually watched the video, or they've got questions, or it has actually helped. So yeah, look forward to seeing the next video. See you in the next video.